is now called to order. At this time, I'd like for Melissa to please have roll call.
Vice Chairman Wilson, sorry.
Here.
Board Member Ezell,
Here.
Board Member Rogers, Board Member Stevens. Here.
At this time, could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. In just a second, I would like for someone to make a motion to approve the minutes after we make a correction. At the last meeting we had on November the 9th, Mr. Ken Rogers, his name was left off and he was here. So,
I'll make that change.
okay, thank you very much. So now can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion, approve the minutes, November.
As amended.
As amended.
As amended.
All in favor? Or roll call, please, Melissa?
Board Member Ezell,
Yes.
Board Member Rogers, Board Member Stevens,
You can abstain.
Vice Chairman Wilson.
Yes. Okay, at this time, we have two properties on the agenda today. The first one is 1302 Pleasant Street. Update on progress from the September 14th, 2020 meeting.
Hello, everyone. So there's a new owner for 1302 Pleasant Street. I think his name is Geraldo Holter. The owner had been working with the contractor to obtain a substantial improvement cost summary on the house. The contractor was unable to deliver that in a timely manner. He has now hired a second contractor to get this completed. At this time, I'd ask for this case to be pushed to the January meeting. That way we get that substantial improvement form in, and I can review it to make a better determination of the structure at that time, whether it needs to be raised or if it's fine as it is.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to move this to the January meeting.
and that date
Owners.
would be January the 11th.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please. Jeff seconded it.
Board Member Ezell,
Yes.
Board Member Rogers, Board Member Stevens, Vice Chairman Wilson.
Yes. Okay, the next property is...
Hold on just a second. I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. We have a new owner of the property?
That's correct.
Okay, so I had our records reflected Mr.
K1 Park?
K1 Jermaine Parks.
That was correct. Yes,
Okay.
it's now Geraldo Holter.
Okay, have we got anything, I just want to make sure, I get the information on the service. Have you got any records for an address or anything?
I will check with Cameron McAllister on that.
Okay.
I'm new to this case, so
We had,
I'll figure that out.
In the September meeting, or the October meeting, I had it as Mr. Holman at 1065 Meeting Place, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay, I had, my records reflect on the order, Mr. K1 Jermaine Parks. So, and that's fine. It's not a problem. Just I want to get that address afterwards. Get the right owner. So I'm going to go now and see if I can find it on GIS. Thank you, Mr. Howell. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, that's all right. The next property we have is 5404 Clemens Road. Is there anyone here to represent that property? Okay, could you please step up to the microphone, state your name and address?
Casey Swindle, address is 4043 East Freedom Circle, Ooltewah, Tennessee, 37363.
Okay. It's my understanding that you're going to give us an update on the progress and what your plans and intentions are for that property. Is that correct, Mr. Howell?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
Sure. So currently we are in the clean-out phase
Okay.
with this house. There was, as you probably know, a lot of debris in the home. So we are about 4 weeks in on clean-out. Currently, we are unable to get a full-size dumpster to the property because it's a shared driveway and we can't impede the neighbors from coming and going. So we're doing this with smaller dump trailers, which is taking us a little bit longer. We've got probably 4 to 6 weeks to go on clean-out with that because we're taking those to and from landfills and whatnot. So a little bit longer than we anticipated on that. But Once we do that, we've got a structural engineer lined up to come and give us an evaluation of the structure. He's going to put a plan in place for us. We're going to follow that and then have him come back out with his kind of stamp of approval. And once that's done, we're probably 8 weeks out on that. And then we have an invoice ready for the roof structure to be repaired, and then we move forward with the rest of those repairs.
Okay. Is this acceptable to code?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And you will pull permit for any of the repair, will the permit they have cover the roof?
Yes, that'll cover everything building-wise.
Okay.
All the other trades are separate, your mechanical, plumbing, and electrical on
Okay.
it.
And codes will be making periodic inspections of the work?
Yeah,
and
once
things?
we get the structural engineer report, we get a better understanding of, what problems are with the house and,
Okay.
to better evaluate it and that and go forward with that.
Okay. Well, with all that, so you're satisfied with where we're going. Is there any reason to bring this back before this committee?
At that point, not really. I mean, this is not in the flood zone. It's in the 500. I mean, at this point, I will take the structural engineer report and then base it off that, and we'll move forward with the proper codes on it, so.
So, would you recommend that we close this case of today?
I would recommend that.
Okay, can I have a motion from a member to close this? Or does anyone have any questions or comments?
No, I'll be happy to make a motion that we close the case.
Okay. I need a second. Okay, Ken, second. Roll call, please.
Board Member Ezell,
Abstain.
Board Member Rogers, Board Member Stevens,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Wilson.
Yes. Is there any other business coming before this commission?
No.
Would someone please make a motion we adjourn? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.